Jesse Livermore, the real Wolf of Wall Street, legendary trader, chart genius, gambler, showman, magnate, and manipulator. Considered by many to be the greatest trader who ever lived, Livermore was both loved and hated. He made and lost fortunes trading on the stock market, and his career spanned from 1890 to 1934. During this time, he saw 5 major crashes, 5 great advances, and came out on top during 4 of them. So today we want to pay homage to this legendary trader by covering the highs and lows of his extraordinary life. Make sure to stick around for the end, because the way he died was nothing short of bizarre. Welcome to our channel, the place where future billionaires come to get inspired. Born in 1877 in Shrewsbury, Massachusetts, Jesse Livermore's childhood was a very humble one. His family was dirt poor, and so, at the age of 2, his mother took him and his 3 siblings to live with relatives in Acton. Even though he was already able to read and write at the age of 3.5, Jesse never had the opportunity to attend school because his father thought that it was useless. But lucky for us, Jesse's mother didn't agree with his father's point of view and allowed Jesse to stay home instead of working in the fields, and she ended up playing a pivotal role in Jesse's life. We'll talk more about that later. At the age of 14, Jesse's father pulled him out of his home and forced him to work on the farm, which Jesse refused to do. So he ran away from home and started working at the local Painewebber office as a board boy for $5 a week. Essentially, he would post stock quotes on a blackboard for customers. But even though he was only 14, he was already showing signs of the genius trader that he would become. The knowledge he was gaining from observing the customers in the trading pit would be key in helping him amass a fortune. In 1892, he gambled $5 he had borrowed from his mother on 5 shares of the Chicago, Burlington, and Quincy Railroad. He bought the stock at $168, and it rose to $170, netting him $3.12. He then quickly invested his $5 profit into another bet, and by the end of the week he had turned his $5 into $36. Livermore had just discovered the secret to wealth: leverage. While the average investor still holds on to stocks for decades, Livermore was convinced that daily fluctuations in stock prices were the true source of wealth. But while he was getting rich, the unethical practices of brokers began to annoy him. These brokers, called bucket shop operators, made money by betting against their own customers. Since there were no electronic devices to track stock prices back then, these brokers would often delay the dissemination of price updates so that they could use the delay to their advantage, placing bets based on insider information. These tactics forced Livermore to develop a system that relied solely on technical analysis. He believed that if you can't beat the market without using insider information, then you might as well beat the market the old-fashioned way. And even though Livermore never attended school, he had a photographic memory and was able to memorize and recall every stock market update he heard. His exceptional memory allowed him to calculate the strength of market trends much faster than his competitors. At the age of 15, Livermore made his first independent trade and netted a profit of $200.